The final match of this tournament, the one that will decide who will be our PUBG Mobile World Cup champion, is about to get started. So many questions here, John, and we're about to find out the answers.
There is only one way to find those answers as well, and it is through battle. 16 teams are going to drop in, and only one will emerge victorious, either in this match or in the tournament as a whole. With dual gaming chipsets and a 144Hz AMOLED screen, the GT20 Pro will equip teams with up to a 120 FPS, which is also the first batch of supported devices, offering esports level performance and visually stunning experiences in the 2024 PMWC. And I've already been visually stunned by what's happened so far today.
We've had points to try and match up Tiamba in third. You could see them starting to get busy with it, nice and early. They are starting to get an engagement with 4MV, which is a team right below them. Oh, it's a beautiful nade! Gets the double tap.
Step up to him. Find out why they just won the last Miramar. Ziol, though, punished by Doc as he gets a little bit too bold.
Just run.
He's trying to pick up those points, and there's another knock over to Godless. Okay, they might have won the last Miramar, but there's still a challenge for them. And it is coming in the form of 4MV, Doc and Baron. Both putting up a defense here. Rogue looking to pick Godless back up, but Baron's encroaching now. Nade over the top. If he finds the mark, this is devastation. Demo's up and into it as well, and Nade goes high, goes long. Oh, nearly takes down Rogue. There it is. There's the knock as well. Coming through from Doc on the 1-2 punch. Demo now last to stand.
What a push from 4MV, turning their favor around very quickly here. And the last player from Alula IHC, I believe, is getting pressured on the side there from TJP. You can see Baron. Yeah, he's got to go for the pickup here. They need every single point they can get. Oh, but TJP is in the mix. That's going to make things so much more difficult for all these squads.
GK first, picking up nades. The second circle just about to pop Jukes as well. Remember, that is going to be a brutal shift. I think no matter what, we'll see where it ends up going. But the nades pour in from TJB. As 4MV try to keep things together. Apex is down. I think maybe they're going to be getting on their bike as well. And TJB looked to disengage just a little bit. It centers up, and it centers up to Monte Nuevo.
TJB got to just full send this. They need every elimination they can get. They want to rocket launch themselves up these leaderboards, and they're giving these teams way too much room to breathe. Here goes Flower on the rotation, gets caught by Apex. GK first is now in the mix. Doc and 4MV are just trying to keep their tournament alive here. This is the final match, folks. What can 4MV do? See, Doc has that nade up close and personal.
He's a surgeon with those things.
Uh-oh. That nade was too close for comfort. But let's see what they could do. Only S, he's just barely trying to get it over, but the off angle takes down Doc.
Apex now with Baron as an off angle on this high ground. Doc back behind some crates. I don't think that GK First can peek out for this elimination to confirm it, to get the flush. I take that back, actually. He's sending all the way around the edge, and Baron doesn't have the angle to stop it. But he is behind the crates, and will be able to dash back as well.
See what happens. Nade coming really close to GK First. Oh, that would hurt bad. Yeah, and he runs right back into the building. On there with 90. So we could definitely see these leaderboards still shake up around that higher mid-pack area. Look at that nice knock on that replay. Cardosen getting finished. Team Liquid losing these players early on, and Miramar's got to hurt.
Talon and Alliance back and forth. Talon, one of the teams in conversation for that third place that you were talking about, and they've already lost one, but it's traded out on the knocks. Nade being cooked for Misery. There's backup now coming through for Talon. They've been fighting lamely for the last while, but now they're at full force with all of their players in situ. Jimmy behind the tree, looks to hold out for Alliance, can't win the trade. Misery able to win that one, and Olio and King now, Cluck, sorry, will stand at the back, but two players descend on them.
Talon looking to start making some moves little by little here. You can see Axel in the blue zone, starting to make some pushes. Uh-oh, big shot's gonna have to happen, and then I believe that could be Alliance. Yep, done and dusted. They're gonna go out, and that is their tournament done in 14th place for now. Speaking of a cliff, Alpha 7, right? The team that is looking to be our first PUBG Mobile
away.
World Cup champions are now outside of the circle. They're going to have to leave the cover for that hill, but they get a critical knock onto Team Reject. That's Duello knocked, and that could
Zara?
force them in a bad position. Mafioso, now you see them in the buggies. Where are they looking to go?
This is going to slow down Reject's rotation as well. With that knock, they have to spend the time to get the res. They can't start to establish those sight lines until they're back at full force. But IWNRX out here on the off angle. Mafioso goes down to Swain, and they've already sent Carrillo down. That's going to slow it out. McGrellin as well, looking to try and challenge. They're getting across the road, but Carrillo's going to roll straight up to IWNRX. This is a chance for IWNRX to stop Alpha 7 and lock in the 151 top spot.
Alpha 7 are in big trouble. They're in the worst position. So many teams are focusing right onto them. We talked about fate being in Alpha 7's favor. This is perfect for Team Reject. They didn't have to do a single thing, and Alpha 7 might just go out.
Reject are making their move now as well. They're swinging up north. They're going into open ground. And Apex with a challenge. McGrellin goes down. Revo and Mafioso on the outside. Nade up into the building. Apex goes low, but he's not out. The second one maybe. No, it goes long. Revo with another one. They're putting it towards the backside, and there's the knock onto Apex.
Huge.
3 players for Alpha 7 stay alive. Can they get this flush? Put a point on the board. They find it.
They got
Revo
one.
picks it up, and now it's 152, but Zed Wolf's into the fight.
152 might just be enough. I don't know how anybody is in their seat right now. Get on your feet. This is the final moments of this tournament. IWNRX got their eyes locked onto Alpha 7.
There it is.
They are focused on the end. That's 2 down.
Carrillo now last to go. He's into the buggy. What is he doing? Are they going to take the spray? They have the team shots. It goes low. He takes one, but he's fine. Over towards Baron, who's not got his attention turned his way. A roll down for Carrillo. They get a second point. They get 2 points, but they're down. And there it is. 1-5-3. Reject, are you up to it? What have you got?
1-5-3. That is the number to beat. Can Reject do it? They need to have a record-breaking game here. They are on the edge of the zone of Monte Nuevo. The problem is, though, all of these teams that are left, there's only so many eliminations. Team Reject, how could they be sitting still? At a certain point, you gotta start pushing squads.
With the tie-breaking rule, Rejects lose. They need 20 eliminations and a chicken dinner. That is tough going for them.
That's almost this whole lobby.
Misery goes down. Talon out with them. Reiji also will fall. 34 players remain, and 4 of them are Rejects, which means there's only 30 points left in the lobby for them, and those will start to drain away. The longer they sit, the longer their task will seem. The shadow of it towers in front of them. And the longer this goes on, the safer Alpha 7 sit.
Alpha 7 are looking really good right now. They got to be very, very happy because Team Reject are in a dire position. But we got a bigger problem, John. Tianba. Tianba are right next to Team Reject, and they could look to steal away that second place position.
The open ground that sits beneath Tianba is where Reject are gonna need to go. If Reject go down now, they get 0 placement points. 14 points was the difference. It's now 10. Tianba, very capable of jumping that gap.
Absolutely. Tianba have a good feeling that this team across the road is one they need to take out. And they took out all of Team Reject's vehicles, so they're stuck on foot here. Gonna have to make something happen with the weapons on their back. If they want to be the new champions, they're gonna have to do something special here.
And it needs to be now. There is no time. There is no more waiting. Oh! Tianba spotted. So is Dawn to do it.
Devastating. Devastating play for Tianba. They got backdoored. They didn't even see DRX. They do end up getting that revenge, but they lose a critical player here. Now they are going to be able to get another elimination point that gets them a little bit closer to Team Reject. Team Reject stuck, just trying to play this safely. At this point, they know that to try to get this championship is going to be very difficult. But can we at least hold on to second place?
That's the challenge. But the nades are coming through. They are cooking them in response, but they are just pouring over towards Reject. Sara in the smoke on the roadside. Launches one towards QZ. Is that good? No, it's short. Spray over to Sara. And Bond finds the knock. will look for one. Ragey as well.
That's
It's
two.
the next to go down, and Reject are starting to crumble. 2 players fall. Divine in the smoke has to push forwards now. You've got to do it. Duello's there.
One
Divine
more.
is down, and Duello might just be the last
That's
chance.
it.
He's out. Reject still with 1 player left, but it's in the blue zone, and down they go. Japan fall, and Brazil rise. Alpha 7.
They've done it! Alpha 7 are gonna be the first ever PUBG Mobile World Cup champions! Out comes the hugs, and Brazil are screaming at the top of their lungs!
And they know that they've done it. Alpha 7 elation. What a way to do it. Tianba, though, with the chase. 3 of their players still alive. Can Reject fall further than this?
Whoo! $400,000 in the bank, baby. What are they gonna buy first? That's gonna be the question. But the big question is, can Tianba steal some serious money away from Team Reject?
There it
they have
is.
6
Oh,
eliminations
no.
already.
6 teams remaining as well. Those placements are going to add up. They sit 6 points now behind where Reject are. With those 8 eliminations, there are 118 to the 124 that Reject have.
By the way, DRX are in 7th place. They're still alive here. DRX have 103 total points. They could definitely make some moves up this leaderboards and make some big money. They could easily pass up Boom. There's only 5 more points they need to get to tie with them. For them.
Time is of the essence now. Tianba breaking out to the east. They want to establish control on the open ground. DRX not going to take shots their way just yet. The circle's going to close, and it's going to push IWNRX in. Closer to Team Liquid, and TJB are there. Over the road they go. The crash is incoming now. 4 players roll up. Swain goes low, gets knocked frozen as well. Kind, the third to fall, and IWNRX going straight into the fiery maw that sits before them. Down
DRX.
they go. DRX with a challenge now. Power wanting to surge up the tables.
DRX need to get this fight done. They can push themselves so high up the
Tianba.
leaderboard. Here comes Tianba. They need just a few more points. They're making a hard push, but Team Liquid stiff arms them. DRX, you can see them hoping and praying for this last player to make something magical happen.
They need 6 points from here on out, Jukes. That's all they need. But that's such a difficult task. DRX are falling too.
DRX cannot go out now. They have to take out Power. They need to get this done. The last player for Tianba, it's gonna be Sean. He has a good open angle onto this side of the map. Let's see what happens as DRX starts up that push. Oh, here comes TJB in the mix on the third party.
And it is going to be DRX picking up that first point as well. They've added another to their tally. 2 players for them, holding out against Power. TJB with 3, pushing on in. There's the crash. 1 player down, and it's all up to the player upstairs now. Can he hold the staircase? Can he hold his nerve with 5 teams remaining?
DRX already sitting with 105 points. 1 more and they'll tie with Talon. The difference at this stage, folks, is $10,000. We could see 2 eliminations being $10,000 more in the blank for DRX, but they only have 1 player up. Can he do it? He gets a knock.
Vidan goes down, the Molotov is in the window, but he's got more still to deal with. And it is going to be pure steel in his heart right now. It needs to be for DRX if they want to jump up. Boom is their next ladder up. And over the top he goes. What is this guy doing? Oh my God. This is PMWC. You can't do that.
The jump down, oh, and he goes down at the last second. Was that enough, though, to push them up 2 more placements? That could have been a massive $20,000 plus swing from DRX in that one moment.
To get a couple more eliminations, but that would be such a tall order. Team Liquid are taking them away from him. Oh, a brutal point found. Is it going to him? No. I think that was taken by Team Liquid.
5 seconds on the clock. This zone is about to close, folks, and it's going down all the way to the middle. Team Liquid have their eyes on Sean. How many smokes does he have left? That is the question. Team Liquid are going to be looking to take this chicken dinner. They're going to push themselves up the leaderboards. That's right. How far? We're about to find out as TJB are playing on the edge. Can Sean outlast TJB to get a few more of those critical placement points? He is now in the blue zone. And this is gonna hurt. The nades bring on out, and that finish. Sean, gone for, did he do it?
TJB went down first. I think they might have gone down. I'm not entirely sure. It might be a dead heat. We'll have to go to the leaderboards, but the big story is the old legacy laid in the dust for Alpha 7. They have broken the curse. The shackles are broken. An international title has been claimed.
Put the belt.
Supporters of PUBG Mobile esports around the world, we have found your champions. Months of hard work, qualifiers and stages have brought them to this point. Congratulations.
But first, we welcome the Keymaster onto the stage to give the team their championship key.
Gentlemen, Carrillo, put your key onto your trophy.
The crownless are finally kings and rest on their throne. Ladies and gentlemen, PMWC champions, Alpha 7 Esports! Boys, congratulations. Carrillo, I'm starting with you. Tell us, how does it feel? You have finally secured your first World Championship, World Cup Championship. How does it feel?
Como você se sente? Vamos começar por você. Você finalmente conseguiu seu primeiro campeonato mundial. Como você se sente?
Bom, é uma mistura de emoção, muita felicidade. A gente finalmente conseguiu ser campeões. Fazem 4 anos que a gente está tentando e bateu na trave, segundo lugar, terceiro lugar. E todo mundo zoando a gente. E não tinha outra equipe para ser campeão, tinha que ser a gente, porque a gente merece muito. E a gente está muito feliz.
It's a mixture of feelings. We've been trying for a long time. It's a lot of emotions. We've been trying second, third place, people making fun of us, but there was no other team. It had to be us.
Well, they're not making fun of you, any of you more now. This right here proves you are the best.
It's true, it is true. Carrillo, I'm going to come to you one more time. We have a very important question to ask you. Which 3 teams' keys are you going to crush to place in the base of your trophy?
Quais são as 3 chaves que vocês querem esmagar para colocar na base do troféu de vocês?
Bom, nós decidimos juntos e nós vamos colocar a Vampire, a IHC e a Reject. Mas é porque a gente respeita muito esses times, eles são muito fortes.
We decided together we're going to do Vampire, Reject,
IHC.
and IHC, and that's because we respect them very much. They're very good teams.
I mean, they're taking a reigning world champion, the 2-time MSC champion, and the team that took away the PMGO from them. There's no sweeter revenge than that. And Carrillo, I want to give you this opportunity. Anything that you want to say to the fans, family, supporters that have supported you this
Anos aí tentando.
We're here.
Well, the tears are flowing, and the question is, can the wins keep going here for Alpha 7 as they finally break